you doing? I'm the gay relationist, and have you hugged a black person today? Okay, hug me. I need hugs. Okay, let me just be real about it. Hey, okay, so today I want to talk about open relationships. Again, we're jumping off of interracial relationships. I kind of want to jump onto open relationships. In the gay community, this can get really confusing, frustrating, and it can turn into dipshittery and fuckery in a cool minute. Because people want to take shit to the full out extent when it comes to open relationships. Now let's clarify a couple of things. And just as a base, there's no real definition of it, because relationships traditionally are started out monogamous, but now we understand that because, being gay, we're alternative people. So that means we have to create relationships between each other that are specific for only those two people. So each couple's relationship is going to be specific for them. So again, judging a relationship just on monogamy, and you can do that if you want, but if that works for you, that's on you. But other people may want something different that works for them. And I'm going to tell you, there's some people who have open relationships that last 25, 30 years. Some people who have open relationships that last 2 months. Some people who have monogamous relationships last forever. It just depends. And again, that goes back to depending on the people. So how do you approach an open relationship? What is an open relationship? Well, primarily in the gay community, that means, you're in a relationship, but you don't really care. You're in a relationship with one person emotionally, and, but physically, you are stepping out and fucking whoever you want to fuck. Okay, well, that usually what means open relationship means. I'm invested into this person. This is my partner. The person that I'm with, and I want to spend my time with, the person that I want to come to when I'm sick, when I need something, when something is wrong, and I want to speak to them. I want to share my joy. I want to share everything about me. That person right here, and here it is. This person right over here, I just want to fuck. That's what open relationship usually means. That's a rough translation, but that's what it usually means as a base for every gay relationship that's open. Now, again, as with anything, if you're going to have an open relationship, you have to talk about it. Talk about it in the beginning, not in the middle, not in the end, not when it suited you, when you thought it was cool. If that's the type of relationship that you want to have, you need to go into it with the understanding that open relationship is what the type of relationship that you need to have. Okay, why do I need to even clarify why? Oh my God! If you don't have the conversation about what kind of relationship you should have in the beginning, and you step into a relationship and that one person doing whatever the fuck they want to do, that was your fault. You should have had that conversation. Hey, look, person of the universe that I want to spend my life with, what kind of relationship is best for you? I want to be in a relationship with you, but I want to know what kind of relationship suits you. I want an open relationship, but it's important to me to understand what kind of relationship you have, because if I want to be with you, I need to understand. I want you to understand this is something that we need to talk about and discuss. See how easy that is? I know I did it with an imaginary character, but I try to do this with all my relationships. If we're going to approach an open relationship, or we're going to do that, then you need to approach it with respect, honesty, and trust. Now, what is one of the good reasons or reasons you want to be in an open relationship? Well, again, we sometimes we define our gay relationship by sexual roles that we play. That's a big thing in the sexual community, in the gay sexual community. That I'm top, bottom, verse, or whatever. Top want to find a bottom, but now you got in the middle, and everybody wants to be satisfied sexually, and that's cool, because sex is a real big issue and a real big thing in the gay in a gay relationship, and necessary. So if you find that two bottoms, let's just say for example, get together, and remember, love has nothing to do with top, bottom, left, right, whatever you want to call it. those sexual relations and sex is important in a gay relationship. Whether a person is top and bottom, left, right, versatile, zigzag, or whatever the fuck, that should have nothing to do with the love that you have. If you connect as people and you have that love there for each other, it's just that sexual thing is not really clicking. Then you ain't, somehow I just believe that you can work that out, because the most important thing is to make sure that no matter okay, let me put it like this. This is the easiest way. What's the use of having sex with one person, if you see it in this aspect, with one person, and you got monogamy all day long, but that person is not hearing you. That person is not supporting their being there for you. Yeah, I'm only having sex with one person. I'm showing my monogamy, but when I need that person is not there for me. What's the use of doing that? Monogamy does not spell intimacy. Monogamy does not spell does not represent the loving bond that carries between two people, and being there for your companion, the companionship. though it should at a point in time, you would think that all that works together. But nowadays people can separate so many things. It used to be monogamy means when I'm monogamous with this person, that means all things thereof. The first person I should come to and the last person I should come to is that person. So not getting off the subject, but getting back to sexual needs being met within the gay relationship, you find that with top, bottom, whatever, the sexual does not exactly click. So some people in a relationship, they go to open relationship to get that part satisfied, but that's the only thing that gets satisfied. Everything else is satisfied by the person you love and in a relationship with. This person on the right hand side here, this person this hand, this is just fucking. This person right here, this is the life partner that person needs anything, they come to you. If you need anything, you go to that person. That's the most important part of a relationship. At least that's from my perspective and my aspect. So the thing that you want to remember, and that's a good reason. All that just ranting was just a good reason of why open relationship will work. But you got to remember, the main thing and the most relevant thing and the most important thing is that you talk and find out what's important to the person that you want to be in a relationship with, that you are in a relationship with. If they are not cool with an open relationship, then just don't do what you want to do. You may like an open relationship, but that person may not. So you just don't go and do what the fuck you want to do. You talk about it. Work it out. And if you can't work it out, well, maybe it wasn't meant for you to be in a relationship. But you didn't disrespect each other. You didn't go off and do what the fuck you want to do, and you leave that person sitting being monogamous, thinking that's what's going on. No, that didn't happen. You talked about it and you respected each other. So what's important to your partner should be important to you. Sex and all it is all good, but at the end of the day, despite open, sexual, whatever, doesn't fucking fuck. Caring about what your partner thinks about in this subject is the most important thing. So, we'll dig into the kind of what people call rules of open relationships maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure, but I just want to kind of dig into that, because some people get it in their head that when you have open relationship, that means it's a free fall. You can do what the fuck you want, and that's not what it really means. It means that you have this person that's the most important person. Remember, this open person that you fucking this other person, that's just fucking. And that person is not even close to being what this person on the left hand side, the person that's supposed to be there for you or with you, not even close to what that's supposed to be. Not even close to that what that person is in your life. And don't try to set it as much, because this person will be there for you when this person is gone and forgotten. So I just want to be sure that we have the understanding that open relationship, some people lose their mind. So that's all for the gay relationist right now. And if you have any questions, hit me up at the gay relationist at gmail.com. Tweet me, gay relationist, on Twitter. You can Facebook me, the gay relationist. And shout outs to Kirk Fontaine at Google Plus. He hit me up, said that he loves that there's a forum talking about issues like this, talking about interracial issues, black issues, any issue of gay relationships. And I appreciate you. Shout outs to oh my God, there's so many. I'm gonna get that out before I'm done. Shout outs to Master Mark. Shout out to Mikael Kane. Shout out to Mark S. Kane. That's my baby. Shout out to Mark Connolly. Shout out to Wallington S. Perez. Shout out to Brian Harmon. Shout out to Richard Olson. Oh my God, there's so many. Shout outs to everybody that really hit me up. I'll try to get more tomorrow. As usual, peace the fuck out.